Hi Aries, and welcome to White Shadow Spiritual Advising. My name is BriaBogatin, and today we will be doing your monthly February tarot reading, tarot forecast. It is already February. We are getting 2021 on and popping. We are moving steady along, so here we are again. You can check out your sun, moon, and rising sign if you so please, and you can check out really any aspect of your birth chart when it comes to these monthly tarot reading videos. Down below, you can find information to my business pages on social media. It's on Facebook and Instagram at White Shadow Spiritual Advising. However, I'm not really using my Facebook page anymore, mostly just my Instagram. However, there are still things on my Facebook, and you can still contact me through there if you would like a session. Also down below, I'll be putting, if you would like to make a tip to me, if this reading really helps you and you feel compelled and you want to send me a tip, a donation, whatever you want to call it, for the free guidance I'm offering you guys, you can find those options below as well via PayPal, CASHAPP, VENMO. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and tipping me and whatever else, sharing, liking. Yes. Okay, Aries. So for the month of February, change is inevitable for this month. I feel that you guys may be very defensive going into the month of February, and that is going to prove to be obviously not to your benefit, but you're really going to get a lesson in that, and a lesson in as to why in regards to your specific circumstances that you are experiencing right now. So Aries, there's something that is wanting to break through it in your life, or there's something that's wanting to break into your life, a positive change. However, you're fighting the way that it is happening and the way that it's going to manifest, and that is where you are faulty, where things are going a little bit awry. So why am I saying that? Well, the very first two cards, hair malfunction. All right, so the first two cards you are receiving, Aries, is the Nine of Swords and the World card. So the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Rods, not the Nine of Swords. This is the Nine of Rods. But I did say Nine of Swords, so if you're overthinking, anxiety, it's just not going to help you right now. You need to learn to alleviate that. Meditation, breathing, counteracting those thoughts. Be aware of that during this time. But this is the Nine of Rods. So the Nine of Rods, as you can see, this person is on the defense. He's trying to protect something, and he's a little bit battered, maybe by outside circumstances, could be himself, but a lot of times the Nine of Rods represents wanting to protect ourselves from something, or having to protect ourselves from something, having to really stand up for ourselves and our morals and our values. However, honestly, what I'm really feeling from these two cards, since the World is coming out afterwards, and the World card does represent completion, cycles ending and beginning, a move to the next level, change, a promotion of some sort, going to a new place in your life. I feel you are being very defensive when it comes to that. You're being very defensive towards the universe, towards the world, towards the way that this is playing out. And so there's a great need to let go here, Aries, because you're fighting, it's like you're fighting a battle you can't win, because change is inevitable. And you can't stop the cycles of the universe. It's either you have to let go, or you're going to be dragged. You have to move on, or you're going to be dragged. And that is what is running risk of happening here, Aries, is that you are not doing the letting go that needs to be done, the surrendering that needs to be done. So however, the universe is trying to bring you to the place you want to be, but you're kind of blinded right now because the way it's happening, it's like you don't like it, or something's not working out for you, and maybe you want it to. You have to really trust in the plans of the universe and trust in your higher power this month, Aries, because what you want is on the other side of this process. You just are not happy with the process. And so you're being the stubborn, fiery, headstrong Aries that you are, and you need to tone that down a little bit in order to really get through this cycle. So then you are receiving the Tower card, Aries. So the Tower card almost always comes out when we're doing pretty much exactly what I'm saying right now. The Tower card is like the rug being pulled out from underneath us. It breaks everything down so that we can rebuild. It is the card for destruction, for creation. However, the next card you're receiving, Aries, is the Nine of Cups. So simultaneously, Aries, you got one of the most intimidating and scary cards in the deck of tarot, along with probably the most welcomed card in the deck of tarot, because the Nine of Cups represents wishes, worries being lifted, concerns fading, and clarity replacing confusion and fogginess. So this is what needs to happen in order for you to get there. Whatever you are reaching for, whatever you really desire or you really want to manifest right now, you have to surrender to the process in order for it to work. Or it's not going to work, or you're going to be dragged. Stop making it so much harder on yourself, Aries. You can make this a lot easier on yourself if you stop doing this, if you stop being so defensive, if you stop trying to fight against the flow so much, if you just allow things to happen in their natural cycles, which is what the world represents, the natural karmic cycles of our lives. And remember that karma is pretty much another word for balance. The things that happen to us karmically are to create balance within our lives and within the universe and within our earth. It's a very energetically balancing thing. And so you're very much playing with these energies, Aries, but with the Tower card, this is saying that something needs to go. You need to let go of something. Stop fighting for something that just is not working out anymore, whether it is a person, place, or thing, an opportunity, a job idea, the way you are wanting to create something in your life or manifest something. It's just not working. You have to surrender to the cycle in order to understand what it is that you actually have to do, or what it is you have to be patient for to come into your life, because again, you are receiving the Nine of Cups. So it's coming. Whatever it is you're foreseeing for yourself, you're on track and you're on point with it. However, again, there's factors within this process that just aren't working. There's people involved that need to go, maybe even like this is coming to me right now, maybe even substance abuse is affecting this process. And you really need to reflect on what is it that could be like a blockade to my manifestations coming to life. You are moving to your next level. Your consciousness is heightening. However, there's things that need to go. You can't bring everything to the next level with you. So what is it that you have to leave behind? And stop trying to hold on to it so much. Stop trying to protect it so much. Lay down your, inner warrior and allow things to play out so that you can see more clearly. Again, things are needed to break down in order to rebuild. You need that collapsing, you need that end note. And that's what this is. Again, destruction for creation. Things collapsing downward so that it can clear a pathway. It's like, for example, when a fire happens and it completely burns down a house, well, then you have to create a new house, right? You have to build a new house. And metaphorically, that is what is trying to happen for you right now, Aries, but you're very much pushing against the flow. The more that you allow it to be, the easier it will be for you to get through this process. And again, at the end is what you want. So have the faith, allow what needs to crumble, allow what needs to fall away, and know that you will come out on top of this, Aries. And I do think that this is going to, by the end of February, going into March, you're going to really start to see the Nine of Cups energy. But for the thick of February, for good probably like 2.5, 3 weeks, you're going to really feel that Tower energy and that collapsing. But again, remember, you will rebuild, all right? So good luck, Aries, and have a blessed month.